Well, that hurricane out in the Atlantic Lee intensifying quickly this afternoon, already up to a 4, but believe it or not, still looking on track to get steered away from the east coast of the U.S. next week due to a front that's going to impact our weather, say next Tuesday and Wednesday. More on that coming up. Mild temperatures will settle in through the weekend. Clouds are going to linger, and it looks like a few isolated showers. They're going to be in the mix now, especially on Saturday and Sunday areas along and east of I-75. Shouldn't be a big deal. And then another shot of fall-like temperatures next week, and that is the aforementioned front that should help out the East Coast, keeping that major hurricane hopefully away from the East Coast. All right, Max AC radar and satellite, you see clusters of thunderstorms right on the nose of that frontal boundary, which is about to exit eastern Kentucky. You see all this low to mid-level cloudiness off to our northwest that's trying to work into the region. Got a bit of it down here with our Bluegrass Pace Care Skyview HD Camera Network, Richmond EKU. Northwest wind at about 5 to 10, 81, so it feels pretty good. We've got some drier air in the low levels moving in, 76 in Frankfort, 79, Danville, 82 in Somerset. And our dew point temperatures are dropping as that drier air works in, so it's feeling more comfortable than it was a little bit earlier in the week. Obviously, out ahead of that front, it is hot, it is humid, and that is helping to fuel those storms off to our east and southeast. That northwest flow, as mentioned, you got some cooler air aloft. So we had the morning sunshine, and of course that heats up the surface. It rises, mixes up, and you get that cloud deck out there. We're going to see more of that heading through the next couple of days. There's another factor to that as well. Tomorrow morning starting out in the low to mid 60s, and then I think afternoon highs topping out into the upper 70s. You see a few specks of green here and there. Yeah, an isolated shower or two can't be ruled out, I think, mainly in eastern Kentucky. Our muggy meter stays pretty low. Notice it does begin to pick up a bit on Tuesday, and that'll be that front next week. Now, here's what happens for the weekend. Area of low pressure rides along that front, which will become stationary to our east. On the west side, you get some upper level energy, and that coupled with that cooler air aloft, that's going to keep some cloudiness around, and also closer to that upper level system and the area of low pressure, you'll probably get a few showers, which is why along and east of the I-75 corridor, that is going to be the favored area. Shouldn't be a washout. Again, the chances are low, but nevertheless, don't be surprised if we see a bit. And then as we head into the day on Tuesday, that's when we see that front off to our northwest move in, and that's going to bring us another shot of some fall-like air. Of course, Kentucky and EKU out at Kroger Field on Saturday afternoon, mid-afternoon kickoff. That's where the clouds work to our advantage. We're probably talking upper 70s for afternoon highs, mid 70s by the end of the game. A few clouds, some patchy fog in spots, especially those areas out east and southeast that saw some rain today. 63, 79 tomorrow. We'll call it partly sunny, mainly dry. In the extended forecast here, you notice the chances are on the low end, and again, mainly out into eastern Kentucky on Saturday and Sunday. Shouldn't have much of an impact on outdoor plans. And there is your frontal boundary. Again, this is the system that should help steer Lee away from the U.S. coast and out into the Atlantic. Obviously something to keep an eye on. Also keeping an eye on those temperatures. How about low to mid 70s for afternoon highs by this time next week?